Hey guys. So we're just doing YouTube tonight, but I don't know, we might have to cross stream. I'm trying not to do TikTok, but I might have to. I'm not feeling the greatest, but it is what it is. Oh wow. Lost 4 people. Nice. So we'll see if anybody shows up. If nobody shows up, then I'm headed to TikTok. Trying to get on here since 7 o'clock. Go figure. I know it's Monday night. It's a tough night, but I wanted to do mediumship, but I just keep getting a headache. It goes away, comes back. Goes away, comes back. So, I don't know. I'm going to give it 5 more minutes and see if anybody shows up. And if they don't, then I'm going to, I guess, go over there. Which sucks because it doesn't record my lives over there. Well, it does, but only for a little bit. Is anybody here? If you guys are here, say hi. Hey, baby. Coke. I'm trying to get on 10-7, huh? Yeah. It's okay. Hey. Thanks for saying hi. Hi, guys. Glad people are here because I was getting ready to leave. I get impatient because I feel like I just sit here and talk to myself. Thanks. That's Kai. Huh. Are you Kai? Are you Kai? Yeah, CPs. Hey, CP boy. Huh? I'm going to try and get on here since 7:30. I had to make room on my computer. Or on my StreamYards, I should say. Make sure those are going. Hey, Kim. I was going to do full-on mini readings tonight, like in mediumship too, but my head just feels so jacked. It feels like for the last few days I've been fighting off a cold or something. Like your head feels like foggy or stuffy kind of. I keep having headaches come and go. Like they'll go away and they'll come back. So trying to drink more water. But I don't know. So I'm thinking we may have to cross stream on TikTok, although I don't like to do that because not everybody can see the comments and stuff, but I'll just have to read them. Because if I want to take the dogs tomorrow and stuff, I have to do okay tonight. So Okay, Booba. I'm gonna put you down, alright? You're making me hot for some reason. Why are you so hot? I can't afford to. I wish I could afford to. I just had the guy that so I had my well replaced, I think, like in April, and I haven't made any extra money to actually send him money. I've been waiting for my trust thing to finish, and he kind of messaged me today, because I haven't messaged him because I don't know. It's fine, you don't have to. You can stay here. I'll just cross stream. Anyways, I owe him like 7 grand, and so he was like, "Well, do I need to come take it out?" I'm like, "No, this is what's going on." So I've played with the idea of doing a fundraiser. I don't really want to. Um, so I unfortunately, I have to take the dogs. Well, if I want to continue their scent training, they can't miss a week. So, um, that's like $70 a week to get them scent trained, and I want to scent train them so that we can help them, use them to help find missing people. That's the whole point of that. Um, so kind of that and just bills. Unfortunately, I wish I could take a break, but I can't afford to. That's why I'm not doing mediumship though, just because my head feels so um I don't know how to explain it. Yesterday I slept most of the day. I was supposed to actually go help with scent training. They were having like a competition. I was actually supposed to go help with it. And I got up to get around and I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm getting sick. Like a cold, kind of like a head cold, maybe, but not like no sneezing, no coughing, no nothing. It's just like a headache. And like, so my friend did a healing on me. I've cleared everything. I've been taking tons of vitamins. I just took, medicine before I came on here, like Dayquil. I don't know what's going on. It's the weirdest feeling. Um so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Unfortunately, I rested yesterday and then I felt guilty the whole day because I have things I got to take care of. So, unfortunately. Hey, how are you doing, lady? I haven't heard from you. I was kind of giving you your time. Are you doing okay? I've lost followers on TikTok because if I don't go live on there, I lose followers. It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. I don't understand it. It's so weird. Like I'll go up between 40K, 40.1K, but I'll stay at 40.1 unless I quit like posting. Like if I don't post videos for a little bit or I don't go live, like it drops. I don't know whoever unfollows on TikTok. I don't. The weirdest thing. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you need anything, you know where I'm at. Freaking don't want to go live on here. I can't get my headache to. Didn't have a headache till I got on here. I was fine, and all of a sudden I got a headache. Yeah, so that's why unfortunately I can only do intuitive guidance tonight. As much as I would love to do mediumship, I don't even know if I can get through here. I don't even know if I can get through it. I know we need to talk soon about stuff. You need to try to figure out places to search from the astrology. Well, that's what I'm saying. I slept on and off all day yesterday. Um, like I said, I went to bed early for me, like 1:30. Yeah, I was in bed by like 1:30, and night before last, and like I had to get up at 8 or 7, when I couldn't get up. And then I messaged her and I was like, "You said 8 or whenever, so when does this thing end? Like I don't want to come out there and it be over. You know what I mean? Drive 30 minutes and it be done." And I'm trying to. I don't think that would make my head feel weird though. Um So when I got up and started getting around, my head felt stuffy. Like I was getting sick. So I started taking the vitamins. I had kind of felt like this a couple days before. And so I started taking a bunch of vitamins. Like whenever I start not feeling right, I just start taking vitamins. And so I drank like emergency. I have those immune vitamins that have like everything in them. So I've taken like 6 of those a day. So it's like 6,000 milligrams of vitamin C and everything, just in case I'm getting a cold, because it's getting the time of year where it's not allergies, I don't think. But I took an allergy pill yesterday. So I had these off-brand allergy pills, right? And they didn't make you tired. They were non-drowsy. But I got some more that were off-brand, and so I thought they would be the same. Turns out, when I read the back, these make you drowsy. And I'm like, oh crap. But yesterday, when I didn't feel good, and I told her, you know what, I better not come because I feel like I'm getting sick or something. She told me to stay home and rest, which I felt bad because it was a good opportunity. And I took an allergy pill, and I fell asleep on the couch from like 11 to 3 or 4. So, and I slept really good. And then I woke up for a little bit. I kept falling asleep. I didn't get to bed till 6 because I kept falling asleep on the couch. Like I couldn't wake up and stay awake. And I was like, well, maybe if I go to bed early. So I went to get bed again. Well, I tried to go to bed early last night. I kept falling asleep on the couch. So a lot of people, I have the intuitive guidance questions by email, and I had like 4 or 5 questions sent in, but I haven't even got to them yet or to tell people because, like I said, I didn't feel right yesterday. I still don't feel right. Like my head feels foggy. It's weird. I don't know. I had a healing done, and she said she cleared everything, and if I needed anything in the next couple days to let her know. But I don't know what else to do. I'm not sneezing. My eyes don't itch. There's none of that. It's just my head feels weird. It's not, my nose isn't running, like my nose isn't stuffy. I kind of felt, my head just feels stuffy. Almost like, when you feel like you're getting sick, like that kind of feeling. Like, how like when you start getting a head cold, but I keep getting this headache. It'll go away. I'll be okay for a little bit. It'll come back. I've been better. How are you? I even took a shower thinking I'd feel better, but since I've been sitting here, I've got more of a headache than, I don't know. I just don't feel right. But my stupid car insurance is due, and I gotta take the dogs tomorrow. Hopefully, I feel okay to do that. I don't know. She said to message her, and I'm not doing free reads, love. I can't afford to, unfortunately. She does it differently. So she came in around Idaho 4 and offered to like give me boosts and stuff from time to time. But she does like the cheese, so she balances the cheese. And she said that my blood was acidic, which is supposed to be, or is it alkaline? I don't remember what she said, but she said that's about right when you're not feeling good. So she cleared that up. She cleared all my invasive cheese. She balanced me out. And she said, drink a lot of water, don't do a lot of stuff, which I've been trying not to. I had to pull out the hay today, but I've been trying to drink water. But I thought maybe it's like a caffeine headache because yesterday I didn't drink any. But I've drank some today and I still have it. Yeah, you might have had Reiki or something. She does like the Chinese form. And then I have another lady that like I'm like her guinea pig. It's a totally different kind, and she's been trying to remove blocks and stuff. But I had a really cool meditation today. I need to start doing more meditations because I just don't make the time to do it, and I need to, even if it's like 5-10 minutes, because I had a really cool experience today. Like I cried in my meditation. I don't ever cry in my meditation, but it felt so real. I feel like crying now, like the emotions I felt when when my guide hugged me that I never met. It was pretty cool, but my eyes water just even thinking about it because it was just so emotional. I don't know. I needed it, I guess. There's a lot of burdens I'm dealing with lately. So it was really neat. I haven't had it, but I need to do more. I need to do more meditations. I do. Like even if it's like 5-10 minutes before I get up, I need to. I thought it would help me feel better. which it did to a certain point, but I don't know. And it was weird right before that. I felt like, I don't know if you know how you guys feel like when you're falling asleep, like you have like that deep kind of feeling. Um, and I didn't want to fight it, but it's like it was hard not to fight. Is I don't know, it was the weirdest feeling, but it was like a deep like falling feeling kind of, or I don't know if I was going into like a trance or like when you're first falling asleep, like but deeply is weird. I felt that first, and I've never felt that in one either. So, um, I don't want to go. I don't want to go live on. I don't want to do TikTok. Anyways, so what I'm offering today is just intuitive guidance. If spirit comes in, they come in, but I'm just not thinking that's going to happen. Hey, Steph. Good to see you. Yeah, I made that right before I came on, and man, my head even felt weird doing that. I've been having a lot of people in my group like not understanding things. I don't know, like am I not like explaining this clearly enough? I don't know. So I have a lot of things I want to do. I have Jen Dulos's map, her astrology map. I have Ben's astrology map, and I have there's one more. I just did her reading not long ago. I can't remember her name for the life of me right now. I did hers too. I have hers too. So, thanks. No, I don't think like I'm clear as to like why I've been covering what I've been covering lately. Like people think I don't know. I don't I feel like I'm not making myself clear because people are still like not understanding it. You know what I mean? Um Yeah, it's just a question like about your life and stuff. Like I just can't do mediumship tonight. My head feels like even worse. I felt okay. Then I came over and sit down for a little bit. My head started hurting. It only seems to hurt when I like get up and move around. If I'm laying down or something, I'm okay. Weird. I don't know. I don't get it. I thought maybe I need to drink more water or something, but I unfortunately um I would like to take the dogs tomorrow. I don't want them to miss another week. I don't want them to miss a week because they step up every week, and then I have my car insurance. So that was supposed to come out today. That probably didn't. So, um, but yeah, it's just a question. If I can get through this, I feel nauseous now. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go grab another bottle of water. That was my mom. Tried to get a hold of her yesterday and she didn't answer the phone. No, I just unfortunately feel like my body is fighting getting sick. Like the cold, the flu, something. Just in my, like I said, my head is just um stuffy. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I feel nauseous now. I don't even feel like drinking my drink. Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate that. Yeah, my channel sucks right now. So Sucks right now really bad. I don't know if I did that with the ball right now. I don't know if I did that when I sat down. It went off during my... Thank you, Steph. Yeah, and then today I had more stress when the guy that did my well, like, messaged me, like, do I need to come get your well? And I'm like, no, like, I'm seriously not trying to, like, avoid you or anything, but I don't have anything to give you right now. So, I don't know if I did that or not. I need new balls. These aren't very strong anymore, but that one's going off, the middle one. I think if I would have done that, it would have stopped. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate it. I'm, like, really not wanting to get on TikTok. Let's see how it goes here for a little bit. TikTok, the good thing is if I go on there late, like, I've had a lot of people at, like, 2 o'clock in the morning, but of course I was doing rods, and people always want things for free, right? Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate you guys. It does help towards the training the dogs, so I appreciate that. That's kind of a heavy burden on me, but if I don't do it now, will I have the opportunity? I don't know when I'll be able to, you know what I mean? So I just have to make it work. Do the best that I can. So I'm not gonna do TikTok yet. I'm gonna see how we do here. If we don't do good here, then I might have to, but I just honestly, I felt okay until, like, I started going live, and then now my head hurts even more. So I don't know why I keep getting a headache. It'll go away. Get a headache, go away. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to scent train them to help find missing people. It's gonna be a little bit, but we got to start somewhere. So we have to start at the beginning, right? They have to learn the foundation of it. So, all right, love you too. Good night. We'll talk soon, okay? I was gonna say if you're around tomorrow, but I yeah, I know. I need justice too. I don't like to do obedience at home because there's too many distractions, but there's things at home you can do. There's videos at home, free videos on YouTube. I just like to take mine, my mom. Hey, Laura. Okay. All right. So we have Laura. I'll just do a star list in case I see my head just. And I took cold medicine that has the stuff that's supposed to help your headache. Yeah. I'm just sending my mom this real quick. Hey, Amy. Yeah, I think you'll have to put the others in crates while you train each of them, but there is some YouTube videos you can do. I know that they have training videos on YouTube. It's just, I have a lot of distractions here. Hey, Amy. And I know the lady is doing, the one that's helping me with the scent work. I know she's doing obedience, like on Thursdays. But I was going to ask her if I could do it, but for one, I can't afford it. And for two, I can't go up there 2 days a week like that. It's just not going to work out for me. You're welcome. I know they have other programs too, like that I've seen. Huskies can be very stubborn. Luckily, my shepherd husky, he's pretty good, but yeah, huskies can be really stubborn. That's for sure. Can't get my head. Oh, Deanna, are you still here? Oh. Yeah, the chow would make it a little more. That's an interesting mix. I'm wondering how the temperament would be on that one. Shepherd chow. They're both kind of stubborn, aren't they? But shepherds are super smart. But yeah, my Shepsky thinks that he's the boss of everybody. He kind of took over um, from my almost 13-year-old dog that was the alpha. Um, he kind of took over and he's like, I'm the boss now. So he thinks he has to boss everybody around and keep everybody in line. But that's probably, and he's the only one that will climb my fence where like the dogs go. He'll climb it into the main yard. He's the only one that does it. But yeah, he has to be the boss. So all right, Laura, are you ready for your question? I really can't afford to get sick right now. Like I freaking can't. I can't afford it. I had a really bad month in August, and I've been trying to play catch up ever since. And now I can't, man. Can't afford this. Not cool. Yeah, they get like that when they get older. I like when they mature because they get more mellow and chill. That's how he. I mean, he's pretty chill, but like he's got to be in control. You know what I mean? Like when he lets dogs out to go potty, he's got to like tell them where to go. It's the shepherd, the herding. Like he does the herding thing. But yeah, he tries to be boss. That's for sure. Laura, are you ready for your question? Hopefully I can answer. Jesus. Yeah, he's gotta be um I swear to God, this I don't even know if this tracker for Casper's right. It always says he leaves the fence and comes back, but I don't think he does. He's, how old is he? He's like 6 or 7, so he's not that young. I think he was like a year when I got him or something. My husband drives a truck and covers with Virginia. He found out his office opening distribution center in Ohio and later possibly one in Tennessee. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be until like maybe next year. And maybe by mid-year. But I do feel like a switch off. I'm really kind of drawn to Ohio though. For some reason it feels more like Ohio than Tennessee. And then I feel like there's a reference to like 3 years where you may make another shift, or within 3 years you may make another shift. I never say like that the 3 years is set in stone, right? Because it's like a time frame that they give me to go from, you know, from now up until 3 years. So there might be 2 moves, cuz I feel like if you want to go somewhere warmer, that may happen, but for some reason Ohio's really sticking out to me. I'm not really feeling Tennessee all that much. Um it's like they keep showing me Ohio as a possibility. Um and I don't know much about Ohio honestly, but that's the state that I like keep being pulled to when you said those two. Like I just want to go Ohio. But then I feel like there may be somewhere warmer down the line that you may end up going to. So they keep showing me two. So you like maybe make 2 moves, if that makes sense. Um in Arizona, I'm telling you now, you wouldn't want to do Phoenix or Tucson or anywhere like that. Because it gets like to 115, 120. You don't want to go that hot. Um so you would look for somewhere probably in the mountains or something like that. Right, but we always end up where we're meant to be, and it depends on what part of Ohio. Okay. So our in not just if your energy if your energy doesn't match there doesn't mean hers won't for a specific time. It feels like it's like I always tell people, sometimes we end up in one place and then another place, like it's the steps, right? Um I don't think you'll be there. That's I'm sorry. That's what's highlighting for me. Your free will to go wherever you want to go, but they're giving me Ohio. But this might be a spot that you like better in Ohio. The Tennessee isn't really sticking out to me. Um, and not all cities are the same, so it's not going to be for a long period, anyways. It feels like it'll be a short period by next year at some point, and then there's another move that's going to be more permanent later on, more of where you want to be. But it's like I always tell people, sometimes we have to take the steps, one step to another step to another step in the timing that we're supposed to take it, if that makes sense. Um yeah, but Tucson's like 115, 110 in the summer. We were freaking in the 90s out here this year, and we're usually not. And I'm like an hour from Tucson. So I wouldn't do that just yet. If you're going to do that, I would make sure that you have something else lined up, if that makes sense. Um, is there a possibility that he could drive for himself? I don't know how that works. I think you probably have to like own or lease a truck, right? Because that's an option as well. So I don't know if that's something you want to look into, but the question was Ohio or Tennessee, and they were giving me Ohio. So, but That's just what they keep giving me. I don't know. I'm not like moving away from that, but it feels like it would be temporary, and then you would end up more somewhere else. Are there contracts that he could? I don't really know how it works with truckers. Like if he could be contracted out from a different company, but you're like working for yourself, but you're like a contract. Because you know how like the only other way I know to explain this is like psychics. Like if we work for a phone line, we are contracted out from them. We get paid for them, but we're private contractors. It's kind of like that. I don't know if they have that for truck drivers, but the way Spirit's bringing it up is like Ohio wouldn't be bad. Like you're never going to be put in a bad place. Okay, we're always going to end up where we're meant to end up. And sometimes if we don't like it for a little bit, it doesn't mean it's not going to change later on. It doesn't mean it has to be forever. But it feels like Ohio would be okay, but it's again stepping stones. You know what I mean? Right, but all that can change, right? So, depending on who he works for or whatever. So, sometimes we got to do stepping stones. It's going to be like if you go to Ohio, there might be another opportunity after you go to Ohio that's going to send you somewhere else, but that one will be more permanent. That's the way that it's coming across because they're telling me to. You know what I mean? But there's also I'm thinking maybe more the contracting thing would be down the line or being open to contracts down the line. The way that it's coming across is Ohio, right? For a stepping stone, whether he meets people, it takes you guys somewhere else, whatever that may be, it feels like that's where the next position is. And then from there, it feels like you might go somewhere that's more stable, that's better work, better pay, all of that. But it's like you have to go to Ohio first. I don't know if I'm making sense. And then from there he might meet somebody, he might find something else. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes we have to go certain places to meet certain people and to head us in a different direction. You know what I mean? So it's like go to Ohio first, and then I feel like something will come out of that, and you might have to move within the next year after that. Like within 3 years you're going to be in a more stable place with maybe a different job. um right. I feel like he would go more, not retiring yet, maybe go something part-time or contracting at some point. Like I keep getting that with him, but that feels like it's later on, if that makes sense. That's just the way that it's coming in. And again, you guys can always choose other directions. This is the most likely possibility that's coming in. As I always tell people, you guys always have free will, but this is what Spirit's showing me would be the best thing um to be open to. Because it's like it's going to lead to other opportunities, if I'm making sense. Because Ohio really sticks out to me for some reason. I don't know why. My son's talking about moving to Tennessee. I'm like, are you serious right now? Oh, there's the ball for you. The ball's going off. I don't know. You can't see it. Sorry. That thing is so loud. It was going off, but you couldn't really see it that well. I'm making the bear go off. It's very sensitive right now, but the ball was going off for validation. Yeah, which I understand, and I think one day he will get out of that truck, and he might find something that he can do. I feel like he'll go entrepreneurial, or like his own business or something. I'm not really sure which way that's gonna go, but it comes across that way. But I get like the contracting like part time or something until he gets, you know what I mean? Like I don't think he's gonna be doing this forever. I think he might find something else to do down the line. But again, within that 3 years, everything's gonna change dramatically and be really different. But it's like one step, two step, and then like you get to more of to where you want to be, if I'm making sense. And now I don't know if the ball's going off to validate that because I moved it, but it should have stopped by now. But it was going off with what I was telling you. So I think he may get in. There's lots of jobs that you can get into. He might make a complete shift when she decides maybe he wants to do something else. You know what I mean? There's lots of different things that people are getting into now. where they couldn't get into it before. So just really following his passion after the whole trucking thing, because there might come a point where he can't do it anymore. But, you know, following his passion as to what he wants to do next. If anything, even if just a hobby. Because I feel like he's one that kind of always has to be going and moving and grooving. So sometimes people take on, you know, part-time hobbies or whatever when they retire. So that's something else too. Now the ball isn't stopping. What did I do to you? Or did I do it? Anyways, I don't know if I'm making sense. I hope that was helpful. That's just the way that it's coming in. It's like Ohio, and then from there you like meet or you have an opportunity and you go somewhere you better like, you know. Yeah, exactly. But it's like everything with timing, right, Laura? So he's not going to be able to get out of now that it did stop and it started again. So everything with timing. So he'll get out of that truck when he's supposed to, and it'll be the right timing for the other stuff, the entrepreneurial stuff. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, again, Ohio is going to take you somewhere else you need to go. And then from then he might do some contracting. And then from then he might get out of the truck and then get into his entrepreneurial things when you guys get in more of a space where you're happier about. If I'm making sense. The ball's going off now. And it should have stopped by now. So. Hey, how are you? That's just kind of the way that they're bringing it to me, Laura. I hope it makes sense. It's just the timing. Like I feel like within a 3-year time frame, again, there might be some moving and grooving and changes, but by the end of 3 years, I think he'll be maybe again out of the truck into more entrepreneurial stuff, onto like better more what he wants to do. You know what I mean? And what you want him to do. And there goes the ball again. And it stopped for a second. So I'm glad. Anyways, that's the way it's coming across. You'll have to let me know. For some reason, I feel like the Ohio one will be better because of whatever they're offering. Like I don't know if they're offering more money, if they kind of help with the place to go and the moving. There's a reason that one is good. He's gonna like that better than the other one, if that makes sense. But again, it's gonna be like one thing leads to another, and I think again within 3 years, you guys are gonna be a completely different area, and I see you happy. So. And that ball just keeps going and keep going. No, I'm not. I don't have anybody else in line. Tina. I gotta go pee real quick though, even though I just went before we started. If you guys want to hold on 1 second. Sorry, don't go anywhere. Sorry, guys. It had to be Spirit because it stopped now. So that was your hopefully the ball validated. I did touch it, but yeah. So link trees in the description box, Tina. Hey, sunshine. Thanks, Laura. There goes the ball again. Spirit in the house. Woot woot. I'm gonna need new balls soon, and as much as that one's going off lately. Hey Laura, did you show your mom the reading? Alright, it's just going and going and going now. It stopped when I went to the bathroom, and when I sat back down, it started going again. That's a trip. Unless Spirit's giving me the headache, I don't know. It's so super, like, nauseous. You'll have to update me on how that... Oh, awesome. I'm glad. I hope it helped her in some way. I'm gonna need a new ball soon, Spirit. You keep doing that stuff. Yeah, I've done videos on this. They just go to the other side. So sometimes they'll come back, and sometimes they'll just stay there and wait for you. If you ever have seen the show, what's it called? Gosh dang it, what is the name of that show? What is the name of that show where the dogs... A Dog's Purpose. It's the same thing with cats. Same thing with all animals. So it's... If you've never seen A Dog's Purpose and you can handle it, I totally suggest that you watch that one. Because it's the same thing with cats, dogs, everybody. Sometimes they can come back. Sometimes they can have lives with other people. Sometimes they come back to you. And sometimes they stay on the other side. It just depends. But they all go to heaven. They're all with our loved ones. And there goes the ball again. They can whip, but like I was saying, I'm not feeling very good tonight, and I have a really bad headache. That's why I'm not doing mediumship. So, yeah, and it's pretty accurate. Yeah, you'll be together again. We're all together on the other side for sure. So if it doesn't come back, then it's gonna wait there for you. Most of the time they do wait, but sometimes they do come back, have lives with other people, or they come back to you in some, another soul. But you have to, or another body, I mean. You have to understand too is that like everything has its time. So usually when animals leave us, it's because we're supposed to usually save another, love another, accept another into our life. It doesn't ever mean that we are like replacing that one. Like we have soul contracts with pets too. So, man, that ball is just going off tonight. Who is doing that? But yeah, you will, and I do readings for them. It would just be a mediumship reading if you wanted to schedule private, or if I'm doing mediumship tonight sometime. I mean, a night sometime, not tonight. I can't do mediumship tonight. My head hurts too bad. Ask my dad where my missing diary the last one. Yeah, sometimes I can find stuff, sometimes I can't, Laura. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. It just depends. Man, that ball is going crazy tonight. I'm gonna have to get me another one pretty soon. It's gonna be dead. I'm looking right now. Hold on. You're welcome, Sunshine. I know it's tough. It's always tough to lose pets, but they're okay. I promise you. They are pure souls, so they just go to heaven. They're fine with all your loved ones. And again, if you see one that reminds you of them or you have a connection with, it's okay. It's okay because animals come to us if they're supposed to. Do you know what I mean? Your name's Tina, right? Whoever, Tina, yeah. You sent it through Venmo, correct. It's just spirit touching it. So, cat balls, a lot of paranormal channels use it. Spirit touches them. A lot of times they'll touch them for validation or whatever. They're just cat balls, so cat balls play with them. Well, cats play with cat balls, right? And when they move them, they light up. So something has to touch that to make it go off, basically. But Sunshine, I think there's gonna be another cat that comes in you're just gonna fall in love with. It's okay. It's okay. Like, we have soul contracts with different beings. Okay. So don't ever feel like you are replacing her or anything like that. All right. It's either my guides or spirit, but it's been wild lately with those things. Let me tell you. Okay. Um, I can't catch my words tonight, guys. Sorry. All right, Tina, what's your question? Keep in mind, again, like I always tell people when it comes to intuitive guidance, like spirit or psychics will pick up on the path that you're on, the most likely outcome. You still have free will to change that. Okay. So we pick up where you're the most likely possibility in the direction you're headed and what spirit gives us. That's basically it. Okay. I don't know everything. I try to just give you what spirit gives. It's best. We've had someone the last mediumship reading I did, she told her grandma to do it, and her grandma sat here and started showing off, touching one ball, then the other ball, then the other ball, then the other ball, making the blue light go off. It was nuts. It's on the last live. It was pretty cool. I think I'm gonna cut that out, but it was wild. All right, Tina, go ahead and ask your question. I have guides touch it too to like validate. Like, you'll see it'll go off if I say something important. You know what I mean? Like it did with the reading before this. Right? I love it. I love when it goes off and it validates stuff. Okay. You see me move in or out of state for me? I do get people from that crossover, but I'm not doing mediumship tonight. Like I said, my readings are pretty focused. And I just don't have the energy. I've had this headache I can't get rid of, so it's kind of like I can't really do the mediumship tonight. If something comes in, I'll let you know, but I focus. It's like a different area. Okay, guides are the ones that give you psychic information. Loved ones are the ones that give you mediumship information. It does happen sometimes, though. I don't have control over that, so I usually use a picture to connect, and usually that's a mediumship reading. So if anything comes through, though, I will let you know. But it's one of those things like tonight. Usually, when I put mini readings, that usually means mediumship and intuitive. You can choose, but like I said, with my headache and the way that I'm feeling, I just didn't want to do that because it takes a little bit more energy than this does. How do you connect to Florida, Tina, or that side of the world? You're welcome. I've had one. It's been coming and going for days. I don't know what's going on. It was fine until I decided to get on here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm like trying to get sick or what. Okay. Cuz I keep getting like Florida, the Carolinas, like that. I don't know if you've ever thought about moving there, but that's kind of coming in. Um I feel like water, greenery, so I don't know if you want to live by the ocean or water of some sort. If you are, I don't feel like you're very much of a city person, so to speak. I don't know if that makes sense, Tina. I'm trying to, seriously, but unfortunately, I have to work. I don't get days off. Well, I took yesterday off and I felt guilty. End of the month sucks. Okay. Um, so if I was gonna do Florida, I would go, I think maybe east. I keep getting east. So I don't know if that means like like it would be like east side of Florida if you decide to go that way, but it's like Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina. I don't know if California is an option. I get like the coast. So somewhere where the water is, where the coast is, and you're not like like you don't want to live like city, right? Because it feels like you want to be more like, you know how I get that like small beach town feel, or small like small town feel. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, it's $20 tonight for a question. Um so where do you currently live? That way I know if I don't know if any of those areas are places that you. Yeah, it seems um like small beach town or small town by water. You're in Tucson, okay. I think you said that. You're like 30 minutes from me. Or not 30 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes. um and I love it here, but I miss the water. Do you know what I mean? So that's the areas I feel like if you're going to go. Um It feels like you still want the warm water, or like the warm weather, not the cold weather. So like I was just gonna say Michigan. Oh crap! I was just getting there because I was seeing the Lake Michigan, and I didn't know if like you wanted to go to Michigan, or you were like you used to live by Lake Michigan, but I was getting like Lake Michigan, and but I was like I felt like you wanted to be somewhere warmer than Michigan, if that makes sense. It's so crazy. I was just getting ready to say that. Sometimes I don't get things out fast enough because I'll sit there and I'll question them. But yeah, I was picking that up. Yeah, I feel like you're very much you want to be like by the water and trees because I'm the same way, but I do love it here, but I wish I was by water. So that's kind of the the areas I'm getting is like somewhere coastal that you can afford. I really get Florida with you for some reason. Like that's the one that sticks out the most, and that side. That's is that East Coast? Because I feel like Michigan might be too cold for you. You know, like you loved it there, but I feel like it's kind of it gets too cold. Or um you know what I mean? Because I was picking up like Michigan, but I was more like you used to live there, or it's not warm enough for you. Is it gets really cold there, right? Like I feel like you want to be more like tropical feeling. It seems like all the hurricanes seem to come in on the west. I was trying to think like I don't know if I ever moved to like Florida because of the hurricanes, but um the least likely place that it hits like I think is like the east side. But that's what I keep getting is like Florida, Georgia, Carolinas, like that side. You know what I mean? But specifically Florida for some reason sticks out to me. Like if you wanted like warm weather and water, I mean, maybe you can do like a timeshare or something and go visit there and see. Linktree is in the Linktree is in the description box. Hey Quirky. Oh cool, thanks. Yeah, I gotta get something up on Patreon. I'm trying to decide on what I want to do. Because that would help me out a lot too, but I gotta figure it out. Yeah, it feels more like I don't know, I didn't hear from her today. Um I keep getting like the Florida because I mean Tucson, that Florida heat is a little different than like Arizona heat. Like Arizona heat's drier. And yes, that's kind of humid, but there's different parts of Florida that maybe aren't as hot. You would have to research and see. I'm hearing like peninsula. I don't know if that would make sense. I keep just going to like Florida. So, um they keep giving me that that's just the area. I keep seeing like the state of Florida, but like they just said peninsula. I keep seeing, you know how the Florida sticks out. It's kind of weird. Um, but it's like that side of the world, like Florida. I feel like you will move, like in the next 2 years. I think. Again, time frames. So between now and the next 2 years, it could be any time within that time frame. Next year kind of seems it highlights a little bit for some changes for you. So it might be sooner than that. Um, yeah, there are some muggy areas like anywhere. Like some parts of the states are different than other parts of the states, you know what I mean? Like where I live, like it's 10 degrees cooler than Tucson. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know Florida that well. All I know is like from vision, like they show me like the state and take me to like that side of the world. So Florida, Georgia, South Carolinas, I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that's something you would want to look into. Um I mean, would you want to go back to Michigan? I just want to make sure that I'm getting Michigan because that's where you used to live and not where you want to go back to. Because I keep seeing the state of Florida. I get that for a lot of people though. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know what it is about Florida. Um, I want to go that direction though, for some reason. I don't know if you're like a Pisces or or a Cancer or something like that, where you gotta be near the water. But I feel like you gotta be near the water. Unfortunately, you gotta take the good with the bad. If you want to be near the water and it's warm, it's gonna get, it's gonna kind of get like that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking because I was like, "Good morning." That's what I was thinking because I was like, I was seeing Lake Michigan, and I'm like, "Isn't it cold there?" So I felt like the cold was like too much for your body, or that's one reason that you moved. Like you don't want to go back to the cold. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where it's kind of like I don't want to go to the cold, but I like it there. But maybe somewhere similar like that. Um, but I'm just wondering, do you know what the rest of your signs are? Because you might have a water sign as a moon or a rising sign, because we're not always like our sun sign. You know what I mean? Like sometimes people, they might be as Taurus, but they say they're a Pisces, so they're more what they present to the world as Piscean. So it'd be interesting for you to do that. You can do that on astroseek.com, I think, if you want to find out what your top three are. Because Tauruses are very earthy, which would make sense as to why you're in. Hang on one second. Our whip would make sense as to why you're in Tucson, because it's more like an earthy desert type, right? Um, yeah, just go to you have to know the time you were born and where you were born, and that's it. And you can find out what your top three are. So I'm just curious if you don't have a water sign or something that's there. I'm wondering about Scorpio with you. I'd be curious what your top three are. Anyways, because I'm hearing Scorpio, but I don't know if that's for you or not. Um, I don't know much about Michigan. I feel like it's one of those things like you're gonna have to kind of take the good with the bad. You know what I mean? If you want to be in a tropical place, you're gonna have to kind of hit up with humidity. But there are places that are less humid than others. I mean, there's also peninsula in Florida. I don't. They just keep taking me to Florida, but I'm kind of torn between the Florida and the Michigan thing because I think that's because that's where you're from is Michigan. But then they keep showing me snow, like in the cold. Like you don't really like that. I feel like you want to be somewhere more tropical. It's astroseek.com. Just type in astroseek birth chart. That's what we use for our crime charts that we do when we do crime charts. It's a website. You just have to know the time you were born, where you were born, and then get back to me. Let me know. I could put it in for you right now if you want. Let's see. What did I have? I had somebody's. Whose chart did I have pulled up here? I freaking don't even remember whose chart I had. Oh, I remember who it was now. The girl that my son is talking to. If you know your time of birth and place of birth, I can look it up for you right now real quick. I have it pulled up. Okay. Hey, cat. Yeah, I'm curious about the Scorpio now because I heard it. You have to let me know what you decided. I keep going to that side of the world though. Like, is that considered East Coast? I don't know my maps. I need to like really learn geography because I don't. What the heck? Why does it keep doing that? Yeah, I kind of wanted to go towards Washington, Oregon, but I think that's too cold for her. Like I think she needs to be where it's warmer. You know what I mean? So it's either going to be California, which is highly expensive, so it just depends. But I really want to go to Florida, Georgia, Carolinas, like that direction. But it's like there's an east side and a west side on Florida, isn't there? The east side of Florida and west side of Florida. Because I keep going towards like the opposite side of where the hurricanes have been hitting. Like that's I think that's mostly been west, but like the east side. Um, I don't know what side the peninsula is on. They keep drawing it like here's Florida, and then like the peninsula is right here, so that's like the other side. There's Tracy. I just told her you asked about her, Amy. West side. No, I get the south, but there's like a east side of Florida and a west side of Florida. You know what I mean? I don't know. I suck at geography. I suck at geography. I'm so sure that Spirit gets so annoyed right now with with me and trying to describe areas for me because literally it's like they take me there, but then they try to show me the state or show me things about the state. That's the only way I can figure it out because I really suck at it. Um, my birth certificate doesn't have the time. Really? Mine does. I think. I think you can usually put midnight. Um, I appreciate your one. I'm not good at geography. I don't know. As long as it like makes sense, like Florida, like check out Florida. See, just do some research on the state. That it's like that side of the world I'm going. Um. Oh yeah, quiet. She said she's hopping on right now. My mom has her birth time on hers, and she was 55. I'm not good at geography. I'm so sure, and I need to be better at it because of literally like location with cases, right? But for some reason, I just the way that they showed they try to break it down for me in my mind's eye, and I try to understand it. So I mean, I keep wanting to go that direction. Okay, I'm checking on you now. You'll have to let me know. Um, I don't know if you can. There might be. This should all birth certificates should have a time. I don't know if it's like sometimes people have to order their birth certificate. It should have a time on it though. But I think you can do. Hold on. There's a way to do time unknown. Hold on 1 second. I'll be with you in 1 second. Whoever asked if they sent money, I can't remember now. Um. So I can put in unknown time and we can see what it pulls up. I don't know how accurate it will be with an unknown time, but you can do an unknown time. Where were you born at? Like city and state. And I need your birthday. And I'll just click unknown time and we'll see what it I don't know again how accurate it is. Um so just give me your birthplace, your city and state and your birthday and I'll just click the unknown time and we'll see. Yeah, I'll check out in a second. I don't see a notification. It's 5/17/66, right? Hey Tracy, someone was just saying it was very quiet without you. Okay, let me see if I can put this in here. 5/7. There's that 17 again. That number, I swear to God, follows me around all the time. May 66. You can put unknown time, and then we put Lansing, Michigan. Calculate chart. It's not going to give you houses because you don't know the time, but it will give you. Let's see. Oh wait, maybe that's because I need to change to this Poseidus. I need to go to house system. Freaking hungry all of a sudden. Damn it. I always do that I always get hungry with you guys. Let me see. Yeah, I need to put it to whole sign. Whole sign. I don't know if it's going to do houses because there's no time, but we'll see. Calculate time. Yeah, it's not going to do houses because there's no time. For some reason, I don't know why. So, of course, your sun is in Taurus, your moon is in Aries, your Mercury is in Taurus, your Venus is in Aries, your Mars is in Taurus. You got a lot of Taurus, surprisingly. Your Jupiter's in Cancer. Saturn is in Pisces, which that's happening right now, but it's retrograde. Okay, well, let me find your moon or your rising, actually, your ascendant. Oh wait, I must have missed it. Hold on. What did I say? Your moon was was it your moon or your ascendant that was Aries? There's a Scorpio. Your Neptune's in Scorpio. So that's why you're drawn to like the occult, because it's literally in Scorpio. Neptune and Scorpio gives people occult abilities and desire to discover secret spiritual doctrines. So that's why, because Neptune is actually very fantasy, illusion, spirituality, and it's in Scorpio, which is an occult sign. So that would make sense if you're into psychics and stuff like that, or the occult. So your moon is in Aries. It's your moon. Now I need your ascendant. Your sun is in Taurus. Your moon is in Aries. Where the hell's your ascendant? I don't know if I can get your ascendant because I don't have a time. I think you can't find out what your ascendant is without a time. Pretty sure. Yeah. So I can just tell you that your moon is in Aries. Can't get in an ascendant without a time. You can look it on astroseek.com. You can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't find out the ascendant without the time. But I could tell her moon. No, it has you put time unknown. So that's what I did. Oh, that sounds good. Don't talk about food right now. I'm wondering if like the newer ones have it. I don't know. Astroseek.com. Just put in Astros. Yeah, but if you do that, you're gonna bunch of ones that are stupid. You need Astroseek birth chart, and then it'll do it. No, you need to find out what your ascendant is. You need the time of birth, but you can find the moon without it. So your moon is in Aries. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you your ascendant without it. I wasn't sure, but yeah, you can't. It doesn't pop up. Okay. I was looking to see if someone made payment through PayPal, right? Freaking hungry. I don't want to transfer it out yet. Nope, I don't have it from you. You're welcome. At least you know your moon's in Aries. I mean, I don't think so. Um, you're welcome. All right, whatever Kimberly says. I usually have birth time, so I don't know how to do it without it. Who was it? Who are we saying we were looking for PayPal? I don't have anything from our whip in PayPal. I don't have anything from you. The last one was Deanna. She sent a. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything from you. If you do the link tree, it should take you right to it. Otherwise, it's the psychicsleuth at gmail.com. But yeah, I don't have anything. Yeah, AstroSeek is the best one. That's where we usually do our crime charts through. I mean, I know my time. I know my son's time. Um oh shoot. I sent that to the wrong. Okay, now I got it, Rhonda. Hold on. I sent a message to the wrong person. Sorry, dude. Here we go. They're very similar names. Okay, I have your Rhonda, I have your payment. Yeah, I got it. I got it this time. Interesting you have your moon in Aries though, for real. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of yikes in the astrology. I've only known a couple Tauruses. And you're either an earthy Taurus or more vain Taurus, apparently. Yeah, we have a lot. Plus all of our placements with Mars and Uranus return next year. There's a lot coming up. Um, yeah. April 8th was a crap day. So, all right, I got your payment RWIP. What do you want? What intuitive guidance question do you have for me? What's your moon? Yeah. Taurus can sometimes be more vain or earthy. It's like one or the other depending. So it just depends on like which one you are. Okay. Um well, are you happy with your husband? That's the thing that spirit's saying. Like there's a reason that you're feeling about like are you talking about like moving with your husband or moving away from your husband? Okay. Um are you feeling the pull to leave? Because it feels like spirit saying like to follow your heart. So is there somewhere specific that you're wanting to go? I feel like it's almost like you want this new fresh start. And is there like a up and down or push pull energy with your husband? I don't know if he's difficult. Is he kind of difficult to get along with? Or maybe you feel like he doesn't understand you? Feels like there's a little bit of a wall there. I don't know if it's like communication or you feel like he doesn't understand you. Okay. Um Spirit's saying follow your heart. If someone really loves you, they go with you and they compromise. So if you really feel like you need to move and get away, um, I feel like a move would be really good for you. Sometimes it comes across that, well, what man does really? It's one of those things like if they really love you, they go with you. You have to, and there comes a compromise in a relationship. You know what I mean? And I am in no way telling you to leave your husband. That's totally up to you what you want to do. But I feel like they also have to allow us to follow our dreams, follow our heart, and um have a compromise. You know what I mean? He has to understand that you want I feel like a movement would be really good for you. I feel like you need a fresh start after your mom passing. You know what I mean? That's the way it's coming across is that I feel like you really need a new start. Yeah, that's what it feels like. And it's not really running away. It's just like you need something new, something fresh. Um and I can totally understand that. But I feel like you also have an idea on where you want to go. And you know what you can try to do is maybe go for a vacation or go for a little bit and then decide. But I feel like oh, don't apologize for being late. Um I feel like a move would be really good for you. I feel like you already have it in your mind. Like you've already had this idea in your mind of what you want to do. And you have to remember that when we get those ideas, it's because Spirit's kind of giving us a path to go. They're telling us it's okay to go that way. So, I feel like you should go for your fresh start. If he follows, okay. If he doesn't, this is your path too. And there has to be, again, some sort of compassion, understanding, and what's the word I'm looking for? Compromise. I feel like you're kind of over, like, either you guys arguing a lot, or I just feel like there's this, like, this energy that's not flowing correctly with him, if that makes sense. Like, it's more like I don't know. It feels like there's either a wall, something with communication, or there's just like this butting heads energy. That's the way I want to put it. Okay. Yeah. He needs more compassion. So what you could try to do is maybe dip your toe in to leaving and go like on a extended vacation. And then decide. But I feel like maybe you need some time alone to figure it all out. Um, but a new start would be really good for you. Whenever you're getting these ideas and you these feelings, like, it's okay to take the step towards that, because again, you're getting inklings from your guides on, maybe it's time to step in this direction. Sometimes we get a little stuck and we feel stuck, but I feel like it's okay to move out of that stuck energy. Like, if you feel like you're unhappy, it's okay to move towards your happiness. Oh, so you are on an extended vacation right now or something? Because that's what I was getting, like, it's okay to step your toe in and get on an extended vacation and check things out. Is that where you eventually want to move, or okay. It's good. It's a good to get away. But all right, that makes sense. That's why I was kind of picking that up about dipping your toes in. So you're going to be able to see if you really like it. So that makes sense, because I was kind of feeling like dip your toes in, go on extended vacation, get away, see if you like it. See how you fare. If he loves you and he's willing to compromise and understand, then he'll go with you. If not, then that's his loss. You also have to want to be happy and work towards your happiness, and he has to understand that you're grieving right now. And dude, why am I getting, like, do you want to, like, travel? Why am I getting, like, this feeling of, like, I want to go in a motorhome and travel somewhere? Yeah, but that's his choice and decision. You also have to take care of your own um mental health, because being staying where you are is affecting your mental health, and you have to also, you know, go where you feel happy and go where you feel you can heal. It doesn't mean you won't ever come back, right? Oh, okay. You're buying a motorhome. That makes sense. Because I feel like you want to travel or go on. Yeah, go on, like, road trip. Like, that makes sense. Because I was seeing, like, you in a motorhome, like, taking it, going off. I think it would be great for you. It would be great for you. It doesn't mean you can't come back, right? But I think it's time for you to live your life. And that's what your mom and your brother would want you to go, is live your life. I was just going to ask you, oh my gosh, I was just going to ask you if you wanted to do, like, a blog or photography or something while you're on your trips. Do it, girl. Live your dreams. That's what Spirit's showing me. Live your dreams. But yeah, I was just going to ask you about that, because I was getting, like, a like a travel blog, travel photography, that kind of stuff. And this feels like this is something you always wanted to do, right? Right? Tracy will go with you. You're gonna be okay. I kind of feel like he's gonna realize, like, he can't. He's gonna realize, like, he I think he's gonna realize, like, he wants to go eventually. Like, he doesn't, like, he'll start to understand what's going on with my thing. I can't post. How weird. It wouldn't let me post that. Um, they're $20 for intuitive guidance question, Casey. Totally. I would do it. I feel like you've always wanted to do this. It's time to break free and go do it. That's what Spirit's saying. Like, you have the idea for a reason. You have the drive for a reason. I feel like eventually he's gonna quit being stubborn about it. I think he doesn't like change, and this is a huge change. You know what I mean? I think he's resistant to change, but you know, again, you can explain it. It doesn't mean we're never gonna come back. It doesn't mean we're not gonna put roots somewhere. It doesn't mean that it's time to get out and explore and enjoy life. That's what we live life for. Follow your dreams. So yeah, I definitely feel like that's yeah. Unfortunately, he's stuck in his ways and he doesn't want to change, but that's life is change. Change is hard, but it's worth it in the end. We're always moving, evolving, changing, growing. That's a part of life. We can't just stay stuck because we become unhappy and stagnant. So unfortunately, yep, totally. You guys, this is why I'm single. So totally do it. I listen to your daughter. Maybe your daughter will go with you for a little bit. I think it's time for you to go and live your keep sending in postcards, yeah, from all the places you go. Why not? I think eventually he'll give in and go, but this is why I'm single. I couldn't deal with what you guys put up with. I think it's time for you to live your dreams and do what you want to do. This is going to be very healing for you. Um, this will be something like you've always wanted to do. So again, this will be very healing, and we can't stay stuck when we're grieving. Like, we need to go out and do what we want to do with our life, because in the end, our loved ones love us, that we're living, and I'm getting chills on my legs, love that we're living our life to our best ability and to our fullest potential. And there's a reason that you want to do this. You have to follow your passions. Your passions are your purpose. You might even make something out of it. Like I said, TikToks, the blogging travel TikToks are great. People love them. You might even make some extra money with it. You know what I mean? She's proud of you for anything you do, our web. She's proud of you for everything. She wants you to follow your dreams and your goals and do what you're passionate about. So, I mean, I'm proud of you for stepping out of your comfort zone. I say do it. Just do it like Nike. Yeah, I know you do, but she's always with you. She'll be right along in that motorhome with you the entire time. You might not be able to see her, but she'll be there, and there'll be things that you see that will remind you of her. You know, you're gonna love it. I keep, and I'm getting chills, but I keep seeing like you're driving, it's like through a desertous area, and there's like these beautiful mountain ranges. It's what I keep seeing. Right? There are tons of traveling social media channels now in photography. Exactly. So I'm saying, like, she could turn it into a business if she wanted to, for sure. Yep. It's going to be great for you. You'll have to update me. I'm excited for you. It's about time you live your dreams, you know? You can figure it out. There's lots of YouTubes on how to do things, like upload things and stuff like that. You'll be all right. You can find just about anything you need to do on YouTube. You're a strong, independent woman. It's almost like I feel like if he doesn't go with you eventually, like, he'll see that you're out there alone and he will, like, fly to you or get to you somehow if he doesn't go right away. It's almost like he doesn't believe you're going to leave without him. And so I think when he realizes you are going to leave without him, he'll probably have a change of heart. Exactly. It's time for you to go on your own. It's time for you to live your dreams and follow your purpose and your passions. Yeah, it's almost like that's what I'm getting. Like he doesn't think you're really gonna go, but once you go, like get around to go, he's like, oh, okay, fine. You know what I mean? And he'll love it. You guys will have great memories together, but he needs to quit being so stubborn and bullheaded. I mean, you're an Aries, like you're like passionate, you have that drive. So yeah, I was getting chills on my legs that entire time. This is what your mom wants for you. So you've been through a traumatic thing, if I remember from what I remember from your reading that we did, that we weren't planning. So, you know, it's something that you deserve. Yeah. He'll fight. He's going to fight it. But once he realizes, like, he doesn't want you to go by yourself, I think he's still going to be protective over you. So, and he won't regret it. All right. I got a payment from Kirsty. Is it Kirsty? Kirsty? Casey? Casey. Yeah, I remember, unfortunately. You're welcome, Whip. You have to let me know, okay? All right, Chica. Thanks for stopping in. Casey, are you here? So you just went through some very trying times, probably. Being 30 means you just came out of your Saturn return. So I feel like the last few years have been quite a struggle. And it feels like the focus needs to be on you right now and your healing and your growth and your spirituality and taking what you learned from the last few years and evolving and growing from that. They're giving me 35, so maybe by 35 you might meet somebody and it's going to be, but I feel like you'll be better by then. You're going to have to go through again some more healing and growth and changing, and I feel like there will be like things that will help you. Okay, this is not going to be a miracle, but if you go on YouTube and you do healing meditations, or you imagine green in your body, or you go see a healer, or you go do like those types of things, that will help you feel better. I feel that's coming in as things that you can do for your physical body and aligning your chakras, getting your chakras in order, all of that. Okay. Um, I hear accident. So I don't know if you ever had an accident or this is because of an accident. Let me know if I'm on the right track. Because usually when you're coming out of your Saturn return, 28, 29, 30, that's very trying time. Saturn return is usually hard for everybody, but that's when we get our most growth, is from our Saturn return. So again, that feels like that needs to be your focus, and when you're not looking for it, I feel like you'll find somebody. Are you currently doing physical therapy, or have you done physical therapy in the past? Okay, do you have anybody that was an accident on the other side, or why am I picking up accident? I just heard the word, so I don't know if it's for you or somebody you got on the other side. But still, have the last 3 years, I need to know if they've been hard on you. It doesn't necessarily have to be with your disability, okay? The last you're sure, I don't know what you mean. So do you have somebody on the other side that had an accident, or that either passed or had a really bad accident, or passed from an accident? Because I heard accident and I just want to validate if you have somebody on the other side, if that's not you. But again, I'm getting the last 3 years have the last couple years or 3 years been kind of hard, because Saturn returns hard for everybody, and I'm getting like this, it's been a little bit more difficult than the rest of your life, if that makes sense. Saturn return is when you usually go through your most healing. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Because we go through our most healing and growth, and it's usually, how do we heal and grow? From shit happening. Saturn returns really tough. So, pat yourself on the back for making it through, and you're still kind of struggling and through that breakup. So really right now it's about, that's why I'm not really getting anybody for you right now. Okay? I feel like by 35 you could meet somebody, but know that that breakup was for a reason. Know that it was supposed to happen. Rejection is protection and redirection. That was part of your soul contract with that person. That was a part of evolving. Okay, you're evolving into a different person now. And again, I feel like you need to continue that evolvement. And like I said, it's coming in like doing healing meditations, doing chakra meditations, doing any kind of, if you can find anybody that does Reiki or anything like that's going to help you. It's not going to be a miracle, but it might help you feel a little bit better. I also feel like there's going to be some advancements in the next few years. It's going to help with whatever your disability is. Spirit's not giving me that, but it's going to help with it. Um, and I need to know if you've gone to physical therapy, or if that is something that you may go to in the future. I'm not really sure why I'm getting that, unless it's the person that you might meet might be doing like either in physical therapy, or is a physical therapist. Like I'm getting kind of, because I keep seeing physical therapy, but I don't know how it relates. Um, okay, yeah, that's the thing with so that makes sense why I was picking that up. But also, that happens with Saturn return. Like it's our biggest growth period. And you have to grow and evolve from that breakup. Okay? So you have some more internal healing to do. And I don't know, again, if you have gone to physical therapy, if you are going to go to physical therapy, or if this guy is a physical therapist or is in physical therapy himself. There's something related to physical therapy that I keep seeing. So hang on to that. And that's like a vision I've never gotten before. So it's important for some reason. But again, I get by like 35. So this is another, you're going to continue growing, evolving. Okay. Self-love, self-acceptance is going to be really important. Not looking for it. It's going to be really important. Working on yourself. Okay. You've gone to PT. Is that something you're going to continue doing? Or, because I'm just wondering if you're like going to meet this guy during physical therapy, or if he's going to be a physical therapist, or if I'm just picking up like your PT. Whatever it is, hang on to it. Like, I don't know. Good night, our whip. I feel like, again, 35 sticks out to me. So like either by 35 or at the age 35, you might meet somebody. And I feel like it's going to be different than what you're used to. This person's going to be very compassionate towards your situation. But again, okay. I'm just wondering. I also, again, feel like there's going to be some advancements in the future that's going to help you deal with this. Eventually you're going to go to physical therapy. There's a physical therapy element that I want you to hang on to, okay? Because that's something that's very strong that repeats that. So there's something there. Either you meet the guy there, you end up going to physical therapy, or because of physical therapy you meet the guy. I'm not really sure. But they keep talking about self-love, self-acceptance, healing, and growing. You still have all that to, like, you still have a little bit of ways to go before you're at the right vibration and the right spot to meet this person. And again, I think there's going to be some advancements that's going to help with your physical things that you got going on, your disabilities. Okay. But I do see someone, he's kind of geeky, but kind. I get like a lighter brown colored hair, and I get glasses. And again, there's a reference to at least by 35 or 35. Now, the thing with any kind of relationship prediction, they're really hard to make because they have a lot they have a lot of to do with like timing, divine timing, and energy. Like you have to be ready, they have to be ready, it has to be the right timing, the right place, all of that. So I always tell people like don't look for it, be open to it to receive it. Go ahead and continue self-love, self-grow, all of that. Work on healing yourself, mind, body, and spirit, right? And evolve. And that will help you meet your partner. That's the best way that it comes in for everybody that's looking for somebody. It's no different. It's all happening in the timing it's supposed to. You can't force something that it's not time for it because it might not be it might be you're ready for it, but they might not be ready for it. You know what I mean? But I feel like there's like this geeky, I mean, he could be into physical therapy. Like that is very strong. So it feels like there's more of the element than just going to physical therapy. But look at this comment, Casey. I don't know if that will help you. There's a way also for your doctor to write it so it's not going to get denied. So have your doctor reword that, rewrite it so that you can get approved for it. Because sometimes that has something to do with it. Because I used to deal with that all the time and then I'd get denied. The doctor would rewrite it, write it a different way, add more proof, and then they would approve it. So that might be something to look into doing. But I feel like this guy, like he's gonna come around later on. But you've got more healing to do. Okay. Mind, body, spirit healing. More self-love, all of that. More evolvement. I feel like he's gonna be like he seems like he's very kind but kind of geeky. Again, I get like glasses and brown hair. Maybe kind of on the skinnier side. I don't know. He could be a physical therapist the way it's coming across, but or a doctor or a nurse or he feels like he's in the medical field of some kind. Or you meet him through the medical field of some kind. He's got compassion and understanding. And it's going to be way different. But you've got to get to a different level first, if that makes sense. I hear the name Mike. So hang on to that. Again, be first or middle or just a connection. All right. And do you have anybody on the other side that passed from an accident? Because I need to connect that accident word, just the word accident. I don't know what kind of accident. I just feels it feels like an impact accident, but accident. If it wasn't you, I need to connect it. Then won't leave me alone. Yeah, either age 35 or by 35. It's all about timing. It's all about timing. It's not in our timing. We always have soul contracts with who we're supposed to meet in the future. And it has to be the right timing for that. Okay. So again, it's not the right timing because a relationship would interfere with your studying now. So that's another thing. It's another thing to keep in mind. It'll happen. I feel like it'll happen. He'll be a very sweet guy. He'll be a lot different than what you're used to. Oh, that accident, you mean? The person that was in the accident? Okay, I don't know. That was just coming in. Since it wasn't you, I had to make sure it wasn't anybody on the other side. It's like it was an impactual thing. Okay. All right. You have to let me know how things work out. But again, this is about self-love, self-growth, you doing your studying and all of that. Like it'll happen when it's meant to, but right now it's you. It's about you. You're coming through a very hard time from your Saturn return, and you've got a lot of growth and healing to do. You've got to get back balanced. Okay, and that's why like the healing meditations or Reiki or you can do it yourself, right? But balancing out the chakras, mind, body, spirit, like all of that. Because you just came through a hard time, so now you've got to heal all of that and get to a higher vibration. And get done with all your studies and everything, and you'll be good to go. I see him, so he's there. It's all about the right timing and everything that you're gonna meet him. Okay. He's just a ways off, and it can happen between now and then. But 35 stands out to me. So he could also be 35. It's just I keep feeling like by 35 or at 35, but there's a reference to 35. It can have multiple meanings too. So you'll have to let me know how it goes. You're welcome, and you're going to be okay. So just continue working on yourself, healing yourself, moving forward, and working on your studies and focusing that direction, because that's like where your focus needs to be. Because it'll make difference for you in the long haul. But I don't know, the physical therapy like really sticks out to me, maybe for more than one reason. You're welcome, Casey. I'll look forward to an update. Chakra. Okay, you're studying chakras. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you got to get your chakras in alignment. And that's interesting because I was getting that. So, yep, the fact that you're studying that makes sense. It'll be good for you. Our chakras are our energy system. When they are off, we are off. When they're off, we will have medical issues. So, it's good to know. I mean, it's good to do. So, energy healing would be really good for you. Balancing again, mind, body, spirit. And coming through a Saturn return, you've got some healing to do. So, you'll get there. Saturn return is really tough, but that's where we do our most growing. That's when my gifts came. My Saturn return was really tough too, and I got my gifts at the end of it. So it's a learning experience, growing experience, evolving. It's where we evolve the most. So you'll be all right. Hang in there. Yep, you have to let us know. Oh, my headache feels a little bit better, but I still have it. But oh, okay. All right, Barb. Yeah, Casey was saying Carly did, or her friend Carly did. I heard it with her, so um I wasn't sure if it had to do with her disability or someone she knew. And since she was born with her disability, then it has to be someone else who she knows on the other side. But, if you can take it, I always say piggybacks. I'm not going in there. I'm not doing mediumship right now. You're welcome, Casey. I hope it was helpful. You'll get there. Don't worry. Positive thoughts, positive affirmations. Keep moving forward. Okay? You've come a long way. Come a long way, baby. Tracy, are you still here? Did you get your shirt? Or she got quiet, so I don't know if she fell asleep or left or what. She was waiting on her Aries shirt. I want to see if she got it. Okay. Did you get your shirt? You did? You're welcome, Casey. Do you like it? I thought I would have I was going to say I thought I would have a picture by now. I thought I would for sure have some by now. Yeah, I see her. I was waiting to see if she got her Aries shirt, but she hasn't sent me pictures yet, which when Trista got hers, I got pictures right away, Tracy. I'm waiting for the big debut. How long is that going to take? Oh, are you? I have a lot of Aries in here tonight. I have Aries shirts. I'll show you since we don't have hers. Oh, wait. I have to go to the Aries one, the Scorpio. I still have to make the sweatshirts. I haven't had, or the sweatpants. I haven't had a chance. And that's perfect for you right now. And then I was like, man, I shouldn't have put she because I have guys, but not very many. Yeah. Hey, vibe with the tribe. Vibe with the tribe. I just thought it was funny how Spirit gave me the I am the storm and your guys' phrase is I am. Like, I tripped out on that because that's the only one they gave me that with. I have, what's your sign, Rhonda? I have your sign too. I know, that's the saying though, Tracy. Hey, shh! Stop! Hey! Calm down. Yes, it's just them outside. Stop! Cheyenne! Hey! Chill out. You guys, it's fine. Yeah, I'll show you Taurus. Sorry, dogs are barking outside. I'm gonna have to probably get off and let them in for a little bit because it's cold. Stop! Hey! Cheyenne! Goodness gracious. Hold on. Hold on. Stop barking, Stitch. It's okay. Hey, stop. Hey, it's okay. Kai is standing over there with his ears back. Yeah. Well, the dogs outside are barking, so that's why. Um, so this is be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. And then I have hardworking, resilient, reliable, and that one. And the thing is, too, is I color coded everything, meaning that the colors are usually earthy, but I also added, a few different colors for people that want different colors. Because it's earthy, yes, those colors work for people, but sometimes people like blue and pink. So, um, so that's Leo. Or, I mean, that's Taurus. Okay, I'll show you Leo. We always end up showing these. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm proud of them. I'm gonna do matching pants because that's what people want me to do. But I don't know, the pants are kind of expensive, but still, I thought it would be cool. Okay, so Leo's my other favorite one, and again, Leo's colors are orange, yellow, red, purple. So I did like orange writing, but you could do purple shirt or hoodie if you want. Hey, LJ, no, it's okay. A lot of people are always late. Oh yeah, Steph got some hoodies. Hold on, I have to go back here. So this is your Leo, sunshine mixed with the little hurricane, and phrase I will, loyal, passionate, confident, and your little stars. So I just did the top positive personality traits of the sign, and that's what they gave me. So yeah, the link is in the link tree. Shh. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I went off. Shh. I went off the colors that are best for the signs. So I used the writing that was best, and then I tried to color coordinate that with the colors that were best that you could wear, but also extra colors because some people don't always like certain colors. So I tried to color code it. Shh. Yeah. There's all. I mean, let's see. There's Leo again. It's pink, yellow. I did a black one because the orange looked really good with it. Shush, please. It's okay. Hey, Ditch, stop. It's fine. It's fine. They're just barking. It's fine. There's even tie dyes. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I did. I had the all of them have a tie dye option, so they all have cool tie dyes. Um I got the idea from Spirit, so um I'm really proud of them. But like I said, I want to do the sweat. So if people want to do like the whole outfit, it's kind of expensive, but so people were asking for. They only have one pair of pants on that one, so I would love to do a whole line of clothes. Yeah, Steph has bought quite a few. I'm thankful for that. She I guess likes the. I think you got a cat one, didn't you? Yes, Christmas gifts. Yes. Capricorn, so they are black and then they're earthy, so they have earth colors. I don't think they offer leggings. Yes, it's under my link tree. Also, there's all in the description box. There's also a link for it. But yeah, it's in my link tree. Um what did you ask for? Which one? Capricorn. My son's a Capricorn. Um so black was the color writing, and then they're earthy. So I tried to do like green and brown, but I did extra other colors too. Cuz like my son, I know he likes red, I think is another color. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I tried to color code everything. Gray. It's the Capricorn one. Oh wait, am I showing it right now? Crap. No, I didn't think I had it added to stage. Okay, this is the Capricorn one. If you don't like me, that's your problem, not mine. And I utilize focus, optimistic, playful. And then, I mean, we have pink ones, we have blue ones. I like this color blue. There's the green one, because again, earthy, gray, you know. And there's tie dyes in that one. There's a blue one, pink tie dye. That's a dusty pink, by the way. Hey, shh. I'm gonna have to get off here and bring the dogs in probably because it's cold. Shh. Oh my freaking god. I'll be right back. I gotta go pee again. Oh, it's not a meditation like to meditate to. It's just I'm talking about my meditation. Sorry, I had to pee. Yeah, the cat one's funny. It's Cat Ladies Unite. And these ship worldwide, so you can order them and ship it anywhere. But yeah, I have to get up early in the morning, so I'm probably gonna get off here soon and go to bed. I'll show you the Cat Ladies one because that's cute. If anybody else has a sign they want me to show them. There's a mug too of these. I don't have mugs for the astrology ones. I might have to delete some of my stuff because I can only have so much on the front of the store. So, yeah, I don't know if they do. I don't know if they have leggings. Oops, sorry. Link. I'll have to look. I know they have sweats. So we were trying to do like a sweat outfit. Yeah, they have the best colors that work for them. Like, cancers. I think it's cancers and Pisces that have more blues and greens because of the ocean, the water sign, right? Um, so yeah, everything I kind of like color coordinated it. I found out what the best color was. This is the cat lady one. I thought it was so cute. And then the back of it's even cute. This was Tracy's idea. I think it just is like the coolest touch on it. Um yeah. Yeah, and I know there's shorts and stuff too. I've seen what they have available, but I can only put so much on the front of my store. So, yeah, each color there's like colors that work best with the sign, right? Yeah. It is. I think the meow on the back like totally makes the whole thing. But I think she got the mug or something. Stephanie did. Raven just keeps barking, barking, and barking. Get me in trouble. One day I'm gonna buy my Aquarius one. And here's a Justice mug. I mean, there's a shirt too, but I thought this was very. Oh wait, helps if I add it to stage, huh? Um. Okay, LJ. This was very, I think, what's the word? Creative. Yeah, those ones don't sell as much, but I wanted to make something specifically for the searching. I'm thinking, I don't know. All right. Um. All right, LJ, it is just intuitive guidance, so it's not mediumship. So let me make sure I got it first. Kai, quit crying. God, why does it do this to me? Stupid PayPal. Kai, quit. Kai, stop. Freaking ridiculous. Okay, I got it. I think. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me see. I don't see it yet. Maybe it needs to. Hang on. Okay. Let me make sure. Because I don't. Yeah, I got it. I had to. It came in as 1952, but they always take. It always takes money. It's fine. Kai, which one? So, I'm not doing mediumship tonight because I have a horrible headache and I just don't have the energy to do it. Mediumship is deceased loved one or pet. We usually do minutes within. I try to make it around 15 minutes because I charge a lot less than I do for like privates. When we do lives, but tonight we're just doing intuitive guidance, so it's just questions about your life and then reading off of that. So, all right, LG, ready whenever you're ready for your question. Kai, would you leave her alone? I mean, yeah. And if they're going to go to their class tomorrow, then I'm going to have to get off and go to bed soon. So this might be the last one. And I think I have enough to pay my insurance and do that. So hopefully. You're welcome, Kathy. Okay. So when it comes to our children, we have to remember that they also have their own blueprint. They also have their own lessons that they've got to learn. And I hear like the word miscommunication. So was there a miscommunication with you two or something that was taken the wrong way? For there to be like this, I get like this. I don't know if it's a butting head feeling or a wall that maybe there isn't like good communication going on, or you haven't been able to explain yourself, or there was something taken the wrong way. I don't know if that makes sense, LJ. They just validate in the comments. Okay. I feel like a big row. What do you mean by that? So you have to remember too that again they're their own person. They have their own lessons, and I don't think she hates you. I think this whole misunderstanding, unfortunately, when our kids are a little bit emotionally immature and they take things the wrong way. So the biggest thing is it takes free will. Like it's going to take two to tango. The best thing that you can do is imagine pink around her, imagine love around her, send love to her as much as you can. That will shift the energy a little bit. Yeah. So I feel like there was a misunderstanding or something was taken too far, and now it's like there like the communication was off. I feel like eventually you will. Okay, I don't know what that means. I'm not Australian. It's, um, it might take a while. So you need to be a little patient and send that love. But I feel like I don't know if you've tried writing her a letter or you thought about writing her a letter. That's something you can do as well to try to explain it, but come from a place of I'm not blaming you, no blame, no pushing it on there. Just like I miss you, I love you, I'm sorry for whatever happened. I take responsibility. Even if we didn't do anything wrong, sometimes our kids are so one track minded and they really think that we really screwed up that we need to sometimes take responsibility just so that we can get them talking to us again, if that makes sense. And sometimes we do have to take responsibility for, being in an argument or whatever that may be, because so it always kind of takes two, you know what I mean? Text is good, a letter is good, leaving the ball in her court, but again, it needs to be from a place of like, make sure that you're taking responsibility, which I'm sure you are, and just kind of leave it at that. Like, I send you love, I love you, know that I'm always here, like that kind of feeling. She needs to know that she can always come to you regardless, and that there's no animosity, there's nothing there. Yeah, cards, anything like that that you can send. You can send her cards, periodically if you want to. I would send her love. Again, I would imagine pink around her. I feel like as she grows and matures, and there might be something that happens in her life that's going to turn her around. How long has it been that you guys have had issues? Are you serious, dude? Oh, come on, man. Is this more recent? Because I know that there's been times me and my mom have had some bad things, and then it kind of just like we fix it and it goes away. But you know, arguments are also learning situations. Since May, okay. Yeah, they keep bringing up Christmas time or the holiday time for some reason in the next year. So there might be a highlight of like something happening in November, December timeframe. I keep getting the holidays, and then they take me to next year. So there might be, again, like something shifts at that time, and then next year you guys kind of start talking. Just take it slow. You can only do what you can do. So you can't force anybody to talk to you. You can't force anybody to have a conversation with you. You know what I mean? They have to come to it in their own times, in their own place. The best that you can do is people have to understand that they make mistakes, um it happens. No one's perfect, okay? So you have to also take the blame off of yourself and realize that you're human, and she has to realize that human things happen, and people don't always say what they mean. Sometimes it just happens in a moment, right? So the more that we only have one mother, and so she has to come to the terms with, this is something I have to let go of. We both learned a lesson from it, and I only got one mom. So there has to be forgiveness from somewhere. She's going to have to come to the point where she can do that. You can't force her to do that. I feel like next year things are going to get better. So whether something happens during the holidays and then she shifts and changes, um to where next year you guys are in more communication again. But I feel like also she's kind of stubborn. She's kind of set in her ways. And I think she's having a hard time seeing it from both angles, if that makes sense. Our kids can be very stubborn at times, right? But I would continue to send the love, imagine pink around her, send love to her. This is going to help shift the energy. I feel like everything in the long run will be okay. That's the way that they're telling me. But again, there's going to have to be some sort of communication. She's going to have to accept the apology. She also has to grow and evolve, because let's face it, our kids can sometimes be a little immature, right? Um, Yeah, because I feel like she's kind of stubborn, kind of set in her ways, and you guys are just not. You're not vibing, or understanding one another. You know what I mean? It's like the communication is off. There was a huge miscommunication, and then I don't know if you've always had a problem communicating. It feels like you might be too much alike too. But I feel like there's karma from a past life as well that you guys have got to learn and get through. This is part of your lessons and soul contracts and challenges that you guys chose to do. So, um, it's funny, Tracy, because I just said that. So, I feel like, keep sending her love, send her cards, send her a letter, let her know that you love her. It doesn't even have to be about this. Just send it to let her know you love her and you think about her and she's your kid regardless. Like, you know, here's a letter today to let you know I'm thinking about you. I love you. I miss you. You know what I mean? Don't even have to bring the situation into it. Just let her know that she's being thought of, that she's loved, that you still love her. You know what I mean? Um, So I kind of get that too. And then sending the love. And I feel like, again, it's going to have to be her free will, right? But I feel like at some point you guys talk and fix things and everything ends up being okay in the long run. Kai, quit it. I can't wait till he gets fixed. He about drives me nuts. Um, but you would be amazed at how like the color healing works, like that color here. I learned it from I think it was, I want to say it was James Vandenpraw. I had a CD of his and he talked about like um colors, right? And he said that there was a baby on a plane and it was crying and he imagined pink around it and it quit crying. Like pink is the color of love, so that's what I'm saying, send pink. Yeah, she just needs some time to heal and understand and deal with it. I feel like she feels things kind of deeply and thinks she takes things to heart a little too much, and then she's stubborn. So, yeah. And I think like there's been times I've butted heads with my mom and then we get over it and we move on. Like it happens sometimes. I don't know that we've not never talked for that long, but it's a growing experience. It's a learning experience. You're living your soul contracts and you're having to deal with challenges that you have in your relationship. But it's going to take communication and love and understanding and all of that. Yeah, I know. My son's a Capricorn. I get that. They can be very stubborn at times too, for real. Really goat headed. So you have to let me know how it goes, but I think it's gonna be okay in the long run. I think it's just, they've gotta also grow up and um learn and evolve that um people aren't perfect, that they make mistakes. You know what I mean? And that's something maybe you need to say too. Like humans are imperfect. We don't always mean what we say. And sometimes we lash out. And it doesn't mean that we don't love somebody. It just means that we're having a hard time and we don't know how to deal with our emotions. So just, let her know you still love her, send her that love, and give it a little bit of time. But yeah, they keep showing me like holidays and then they show me like um a reference to next year, like things been getting better. Yeah, and there's always like evolvement. Like I said, you chose this path with her, and sometimes that path is healing from karma and growing and evolving, and we might not always like understand it, but it's growth on both sides, right? Also, I'm getting this idea that's from spirit. I don't know, is she like a reader? Even if she's not, I think there's a book, Chicken Soup for the Soul, Mothers and Daughters, and it's stories. And for some reason, I'm getting like, if you can send her a copy of that book, like off of Amazon or something, I think that would be, I don't know why that's coming in, but Spirit's showing me that. Does Chicken Soup for the Soul have that book? I'm pretty sure they do because I'm pretty sure I had it at one point. I'm going to look it up right now on Amazon because Spirit just showed me the cover of that book. Yeah, and you can put a little note in it like, I just love you and I thought you would really like these stories, something. Okay, she loves books. Okay, that's why. All right, perfect. Chicken soup for the soul. Mothers. They do have one. Ah, they do have one. It's 1274. Mothers and Daughters Chicken Soup for the Soul. I didn't even know they had one. And they also have a Chicken Soup for the Soul that's it's an audio book, like Mother Like Daughter. And they have a Chicken Soup for the Mother and Daughter Soul. stories to warm the heart and inspire spirit. Five stars. This is only $6 for the hardcover. Special gift edition. Look for that one. It's got sunflowers on it. That one's only $603. And that one's a special gift edition. So that would be really good. They also have a celebrating mothers and daughters one. Yeah. That came to mind, so. Yeah. I would look for the one with the sunflowers on it. I mean, there's two of them. There's one for $12.74 and one for the $6. I mean, you could send her both of them if you want to. They have an audiobook too. I don't know if she likes audiobooks, but just a little gift you can send her, and maybe one day she'll decide to read it. There's a reason it's coming in, so. Yeah, and send that love, send the love to her. That'll help too. There's a reason that idea popped in my head, so. Where was it that someone said something and I missed it. Where'd the comment go about a reading? Oh. What kind of reading? Like a full reading or just a question? Nicole. I can do a intuitive guidance question real quick unless you want a full reading. But yeah, I could do that real quick. It's $20 to the link tree in the description box. And keep in mind I'm not a lawyer. Yeah, it was from Spirit. Like it just popped in my head, so. Yeah. Cool. Yep. Okay. Yeah, just send. I'll do it real quick before I get off here. $20 to link tree and description box. But yeah, if I got to get up in the morning, so I got to get around. It takes me a couple hours to take care of everybody. Ginger, what are you doing over there, baby girl? You didn't want to be with Kai anymore? You okay, baby? I swear she's got dementia sometimes. Yeah, it's hard being a mom. Like, I agree with Tracy. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's tough. It's tough being a mom. Like, there's many times I feel like I was failing, and sometimes I still feel like I am. Like, it's part of growing and evolving. Like, being a mom isn't easy. People think that it's going to be easy and that it is easy, and it's not, because we're dealing with different personalities, and everybody's growing and evolving in different ways and has their own blueprints and all of that. So, you know, it'll be okay. Just update me and let me know how it goes. Kind of crazy. I didn't even know they had a chicken soup for your soul for that one. They have a gift edition too. I mean, there's two of them, but then there's also an audiobook. So they're not very expensive either. $6 isn't bad. My mom doesn't read, or I'd send her one. Yeah, it was a cool idea, I think, that popped in. So just something thoughtful. Sometimes maybe she'll be just like, oh, let me read this and check this out. I don't know. It came through for a reason. Hopefully she'll read it. Let me know if you're wanting a reading. Whoever that was, Nicole. That way I know if I should stay on and wait for you or not. Oh, no problem. I'll have to let me know how it goes. I think that's pretty cool that idea popped in. Yeah, well, Chicken Soup for the Soul has lots of different ones. They have Chicken Soup for the Soul, Pet Soul. They have Chicken Soup for they have a bunch of different ones that have amazing stories in them. They're really cool books. They're some of my favorite books. So there's another meaning to that then. But yeah, there's I had my phone charging because I thought I was gonna have to go to TikTok. But yeah, they have a lot of Chicken Soup for the Souls, or they have a lot of good ones. They're always my favorite stories. People do cry. I cry though when I watch them, like, or when I read them, like especially the pet one and all the cool stories. They have a lot of cool ones. I'm sure I have mine somewhere around here. Oh, Stephanie, you got an Aquarius shirt. Thank you. You sure you buy a lot of shirts? You're gonna have a whole Psychic Sleuth wardrobe. Yeah, whatever you guys are gonna do, I need to do it quick because I'm gonna have to go. Like I said, I gotta get up early in the morning for these to take these dogs, and I also think I have a reading tomorrow. So I haven't been feeling good. You're gonna have a whole wardrobe. It's awesome. Don't apologize. Yeah, you might want to get your own copy. I agree with Kat. Like maybe you both can like learn from it. You know what I mean? Yeah, so the description box is where you make your payment at. Yeah, but I would get one for yourself too, girl. And you guys can read, like, have the. Then you know, like, she's reading these stories, I'm reading these stories. You know what I mean? Like, it would be cool for you to each have your own copy. I agree with that. It'd be awesome. So, yeah, I just need to know who's sending for a reading. If you're sending for one, let me know so I can wait around. Otherwise, I'm going to get off and go because, like I said, I have to get up early and I haven't been feeling good. So, it takes me a couple hours to take care of these pets. And then, I gotta get my hedgehog out. I'm not gonna be able to do that tonight, but I need to. They just put new batteries in that. I'm gonna have to order batteries for that soon. I have to freaking replace them every few days. Even if it's not going off, it kills the batteries. I think they're gonna be okay, Tracy, eventually. I saw two people that wanted questions. Are you guys getting in line to do questions? Let me know and I'll wait. Otherwise I'm gonna get off here. Hey, Kai. God, I can't wait till he gets fixed. He drives me freaking insane. Tell me why he's licking inside of Violet's mouth. Weird. Kai. Now the ball's going off. I messed with it. It's almost like after I touch it and I leave it for a little bit, it'll start going off again. I don't know if that has to do with me or if that's spirit. It's weird because it stops and then it starts again. Okay. Who are wanting those questions? If you guys do not want to do a question now, or if you can't do a question now, I am still offering the email questions. I do have a list that I have not gotten to anybody yet because I wasn't feeling good. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 people on the list, but I did a special for $15. So if you guys want to do that one, you are more than welcome to do the email questions instead of doing it now. But I need to know with the 2 people that want a reading if they are getting one for sure, and I will wait. If not, I'm gonna get off here because again, I have to get up early. I have to be there at 10:30, so I have to leave. I have to get up at like 7. And lately, whenever I've been doing this, I've been getting 3 hours of sleep. And since I have a reading tomorrow, I can't really do that to myself. So, wondering what's going on. The ball's going up. Kai, quit. Kai, quit. God, I can't wait till he gets fixed, Tracy. Lord, he's about to drive me insane. The 11th. I'll probably have to come on live and make money for that too. Him and Justice are getting fixed the 11th. I asked because the trainer said that it stunts their growth. So I asked him because Justice, I don't want his growth stunted. Don't fall. You okay, Ginger? Watch out, Kai. She's gonna fall. You okay, baby? You can always do the email questions or get out and go back in. But anyways, I asked my vet when I went for magic, which she was fine by then. But I still got her blood drawn because she's 10 and she's on Prozac, so I want to make sure she's okay. Stop, Kai. But so I asked her because I asked because the trainer was saying it stunts their growth. So I asked my vet. My vet says she doesn't believe in that she doesn't feel like it stunts their growth. So I said, okay, because I was going to reschedule Justice's for a couple months and let him keep growing. But she said she didn't believe in that. So I said, okay, fine. I'm just going to keep their appointment and get him done because he'll be April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. He'll be 7 months. Justice will be. And Kai is going to be 11 months. So he's fine. Plus, he doesn't need to get any bigger anyways. But with Justice and him being, I want him to be like a cadaver search dog. I need him to get his first full size. But I don't know. I don't want him to get like Kai is because I can't handle him. I've never let him go this long, without getting fixed. They couldn't get him in for like a few months. That's why. But he about to drive me crazy. He just humps everything. It's freaking insane. Or sits there and cries when he can't. Now the ball's going off. I don't know if that's from Kai or not. Ever since I touched it. I'm not hitting it. I don't know if Kai's doing it though. The balls were going off a lot before you got here, Tracy. But remember I touched them a little bit ago? It seems like whenever I touch them, they start going off like crazy. Nope. They're going off on their own because Kai's not doing nothing now. Good night, Rhonda. Thank you. I'll have some stuff up soon. I've got to get some stuff up on Patreon. I've got to get some stuff up on my channel because it's screwed up again, just like August. I'm not making it. If you click the link tree, it'll take you to the different pay options, and then you just choose. It's either Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. You just choose one of those if you have it, and then that's how you send payment. Or you can do email. You pay the same way in the link tree. I put a post on the community page, but the link tree's in the description box, which I didn't even add the price and stuff tonight. Tells you where my mind was. I feel a little bit better though. My headache's not as bad, but man. Kai, quit. Quit. Just keeps humping and humping and humping. Yeah, but I don't think you can click the link out of here. That's why I'm like, it's in the description box. If you go to the see more section in the description box, the link tree's right there. It's also on my channel. If you go to the front of my channel, it's right there at the top. Because I don't know if you can click the link from chat. I don't know. Does it show up blue in the chat? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Does it show up? I have what? What are you talking about? Have what set? Kai. I mean, he's on the bed right there. I don't know, but he's not really moving, so I don't think it would make it go off. Oh, it is blue. It doesn't show blue on this side. Okay, if it's blue, I think they can click it, but it doesn't show blue on this side. Okay, no problem. Or you can do email. I do get to them as I can, so they're not like you have to have patience with the email ones, but you can do email for 15 if you want to. Information's on the community page. Okay. It doesn't show blue on this side, so yeah, Ocean's doing good. It says it's 80 in here. It sure doesn't feel like it. Which is what it needs to be, but it sure doesn't feel like it. He's doing good though. All right. There was somebody else that I want to know. I want to make sure that they're not sending money for a reading before I get off here. There was one more person, and then I don't know if they've disappeared to get a reading or not. I'm glad you guys showed up. Like when no one was showing up, I was like, "Holy crap, what am I gonna do? Like, am I gonna have to go to TikTok or something?" Kai, quit! Quit, Kai! Ugh, stop it! Stop! God, he's so annoying. Boys suck. Kai, quit! Boys literally suck. I don't think he's making the ball go off. He's not moving enough, but and it's not even well. Hey. Yeah, Nicole, you're right. Nicole. Very funny. Actually, I started watching something on Tubi about OnlyFans and this one lady, she got in trouble for unaliving someone. But it was talking about how and then this teacher she got fired. She got fired. Oh, hey. Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate it with you, Mama. It means a lot. Yeah, they're going off. They were going off a lot before you got here, too. Kai, quit. Okay. Well, I still do the email one, so if you didn't get one tonight and you want an email one, there's a list of about 6 people. You do have to have patience. I get to it as I can. There isn't a time limit on it, just so you guys know. But I do the email ones. So I don't know if it's not really as in depth as these, but I give you what I get through email, or messenger or whatever way that you reach out. We need to see if this ball's gonna stop. The ball went off a lot before you got here, Tracy, and I was like, "Oh, did I do that?" But every time like I touch them, it'll start doing it, but then it does it for a long time, and I'm like, "Is that spirit or me?" Because nobody like the Kai's not really moving. I thought maybe because he was messing around, but no. Come here, come here, come say hi to everybody and quit doing what you're doing. It's annoying. You'd rather do that instead of come over here? Gross. Hey, quit. Yeah, they went off a lot earlier. I don't know if Kai's making him go off right now. He's not really moving that much to do it. Hi, Ginger, you want to come up here? Come up. Come here. This is my 18-and-a-half-year-old old lady. She's the old lady. Huh. She's the old lady. I think she's got a little bit of dementia. Oh. Yeah. Kai, quit, baby. Kai. She's an Aries, too. He's down there trying to, he's down there humping Violet, or trying to. I keep telling him to stop doing it. Oh, okay, Shannon. You just had to keep me here. Just kidding. Alright, what's your question? Her birthday's in April. She's an Aries. She's mellow. She's always been such a mellow... Like, she's never had, like, the... I mean, I'm guessing she was born in Aries. Or in April. But she's never had that crazy, crazy Aries temperament. Yeah, no, you don't. Kai, quit! Quit! God. I mean, he's not getting anything done. She's fixed anyways, but he, trying. And I keep getting on him, and then he stops. He's doing it because he's weird. He's licking in her mouth because he's trying to hump her. Oh, baby. Okay. Okay. All right, Shannon. So, quick question. The number 15 is coming in. I don't know if she's ever been 15 or she was 15 when she started playing. Where the 15 is coming in. But there's that. So she's pretty good. Okay, just hang on to that number. It could be a number she has in the future or something. I'm not really sure. Kai, quit. Does she want to play professional? And do you know why I would be seeing like a burgundy and white? I'll also hear like scouts. So I don't know if that means like she'll be scouted for something or if there's scouts that watch. Just hang on to everything I gave you, because does she spike or no? My volleyball was my favorite sport, so I know a lot about it. Like she play. There's something about putting a spin on the ball. I don't know if she already puts a spin on the ball. Okay. I keep getting like burgundy color and white, so that could be it. Okay. Because I keep seeing her spiking. But there's something about they're talking about learning to put a spin on her serves and on her spikes, like a backspin. I don't know if she's learned how to do that yet. Or it might be something like she needs to learn how to do. That and float, like does she serves, right? Because we're doing learning how to. Does she do floats at all? Tanya, we're just doing it's $20 to the link tree. And it's just off of a question. It's not mediumship. And if you don't want to do it tonight, you can do email reading. But because I'm trying to hurry and get off here. Oh, she is learning to spin. Okay, cool. Because they're talking about like putting a spin on the ball, either with serves and with spikes. So that makes sense. But also I'm getting like a float, like learning how to float the ball on her serves. And I only know because I used to play, so Spirit knows how to use like that reference. But I feel like she could go if she wants to go pro or if she wants to go semi-pro. Is there a semi-pro before there's pro? That's why they're wanting her to get better at her serving. Like that's what they're bringing that up. If she learns how to do a floater, because floats are really cool. You don't know where they're going. If you learn how to float it, spin serves are great, but when you learn how to float the ball, it will literally float. It throws the other team off. If she could learn how to do that, she would be serving. So there's a reason that's coming in, like just to like kind of help her if she wanted to learn that. You know what I mean? If she wanted to serve more, that would be something to learn how to do. So is there like a pre-pro? Like where did semi-pro? Where do they go after it's like after college? Like is there like a team before pro? Do you know what I mean? Also, has she ever done any like it'd be like camps or club or anything of that sort? I mean, it's all going to be on what she wants to do and what she continues to work forward to. Um and her protein might be burgundy and white cuz it's not really red I'm seeing. It is a burgundy color. She has the capabilities to get there. She just needs to practice a lot and learn some new things. But she definitely has the capabilities to get there. And there's something about beach volleyball too. Okay. Yeah, because I was getting like club and like camps. I'm partial to volleyball because I just love it. I wanted to be pro at one time. I'm short, but I could still jump. I miss it. It was fun. Um Kai, quit. This ball is just going nuts. Yeah, I think she could really get there. There's something about 4 years that's coming up, or the number 4. I don't know if that's April, 4 years, the number 4, something within 4 months. There's something about 4 that's popping in. I want to say within 4 years. But I don't know again if there's a Kai, quit. If there is a like I don't know if Kai's doing that, Tracy. Um I don't know. I keep getting burgundy and white. So I don't know if that's like a pro team or I don't know if she's gonna go to another school. There's a reference to four. This is either number 4, 4 years. I want to put it as like within 4 years, but it could mean anything. Sometimes numbers have multiple meanings. I feel like she has the capabilities to make it, but she's just got to work harder and do more, show more, learn new things. That's why the floating's coming in. There's not a lot. I don't know if there's a lot of people that do that anymore. Yeah. If not, then it would be a pro color. I don't really know how pro works with volleyball. There's also a reference to beach volleyball too, so I don't know if that's like if you can do beach and pro, or if it's something she'll work into later, or if it's something she just likes to do. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of getting both. Or something she does, later on in life. Olympics are coming up. So, I don't know if that's like a dream of her to like go to the Olympics. But I'm getting like the Olympics rings. She will have 4 years left since redshirting. Okay. However, it makes sense. It can have multiple meanings, but I wanted to put it with 4 years. I don't know what it. I only played in high school. I don't know how it is when it gets to college or anything like that. But I'm getting the Olympics rings, so I don't know if like she'll actually go to the Olympics, or it's like I want to go to the Olympics, with a team. And I feel like there's a scout or something somewhere, but there's something about putting a lot on the spin of the ball for spikes, and again floating the ball or learning how to float it for serves, because I think if she learned how to do that, like she'd be serving more, if that makes sense. But I don't know. It's like burgundy and white. I keep getting burgundy and white. It's not red, it's a burgundy color. So again, I don't know if that's like a new school or if that's a new like a pro team. I'm not sure. But there is a reference to either going to the Olympics or wanting to go to the Olympics, because they're giving me the Olympics really strongly. Like Summer Olympics. Yeah, she can go there. It's just, it's going to take a lot of work and effort, and she's going to have to continue to do what she's doing. And I don't know if she works out currently. Pretty sure she probably does, but they show me working out, getting stronger, taking care of herself. Did she get to school on a scholarship? Yeah, no, that ball's going nuts, but I don't know if it's now. Kai's being still, so I think it gets like stuck in a weird mode. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually spirit or not. Okay, because I was getting a scholarship, so I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, if she wants to go far with it, she can go far with it. We have free will, but that's what they're showing me. Like, she's either going to get scouted or there's going to be a scout. There's something with a scout. There's something with Olympics. There's something with, again, I keep getting the burgundy white team that she goes play for. The 4, the 15, hang on to it. And then, like, she could play for 15 years. It could be just the number. I'm not sure. Just hang on to it. And then I get a reference to like beach. I keep flip-flopping between beach and that, unless she has a choice or she can do both. I'm not sure. So that's basically what I'm getting for that. Like, she'd go all the way if she wants to. It's going to be up to her, right? And learning and growing and evolving in what she's doing. Like, wanting to learn new ways, new things, all of that. Okay? You have to let me know how it goes. The Olympics come in strong, though, so I think there might be a possibility at some point. I don't know if it would be like regular pro or beach. I'm getting like both, so I don't know if they can do both or if there's a choice or what that, or she plays one for a certain amount of time and switches to the other. I'm not sure. Tell her to learn how to float the ball though for serves, even if she's not serving a lot right now, and she needs to put a lot of backspin on her spikes and make them harder. That's what's coming in, like, to help her. And don't be afraid to dive. I don't think she is, but yeah, I don't know if that's like a Alexa, is there a professional volleyball team that is burgundy and white?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, there are currently 2 leagues aspiring to become professional that branch across the United States. First of these is the National Volleyball Association. The NVA currently has 10 teams. The second league is the Volleyball League of America and has 5 teams spread across the United States.
Alexa, what professional volleyball team is burgundy and white?
From thecontentauthority.com. In some cases, teams may use both colors in their branding, such as the Mississippi State Bulldogs, who use a combination of maroon and white.
Okay. I don't know, but there's a Mississippi State Bulldogs that have maroon and white. Maroon, same color as burgundy, so yeah, I'd take that. It's not red. It feels like an off red or more maroon burgundy color, so that would make sense. Mississippi Bulldogs, interesting. Seems to be the only one. Hey, Trista. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, again, I don't know if it's another college or if it's a professional. I keep seeing it, though, so it's something to hang on to. Yeah. I don't know, she's gonna go far if she wants to. Maybe Mississippi Bulldogs. I don't know. So, she's gonna get scouted or something. Again, I keep getting them reference to, like, I freaking don't know why the Olympics are coming in. I don't know if it's like a dream or she ends up going there, and I don't know if it's regular volleyball or beach volleyball, because I get both. So I don't know if she plays one for a certain amount of time and then switches over, or I'm not sure. So. Okay, perfect. Yeah. But learn the floating of the serve is like, not a lot of people do that. It's important because it literally moves. It's the badass. So we always try to do when we were in volleyball is to get it to float. You'll have to let me know how it goes. I don't know if that ball is spirit anymore, or if it's just fucking going off. Violet, don't make it worse. All right, guys. If there's nobody else in line, remember you can do the emails. You can do the email. The information is in the community page. For the email readings, I do have a line of 6 people, but I do get to them as I can. They are not there's no time limit with them for me, because they're things Kai quit that I get to as I can. So that dog is about driving me nuts. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate you. Also, there is private readings available. The link is also in the description box in the See More section. Yep, that's basically it. And the Otter Spirit's still there too. I love these bracelets, but they also have necklaces and everything that are pure gems. So you're welcome, Shannon. Yeah, I don't know. It keeps coming up. Unless it's you, Tracy. I don't know. But you're welcome, Laura. Thanks for the extra. I appreciate it. All right. I feel better now. Now my headache feels better, but I gotta get off, eat, take care of the dogs, and go to bed so that I get more than 4 hours of sleep. So I appreciate you guys. I love you. I will see you next time. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight and not leaving me here by myself, because that's what I thought was going to happen. And I will see you all soon.